Alright, what's going on YouTube? We in here for another one. Before I go ahead and get started on this commentary, I want to show you guys a couple of quick clips real quick. Now, this wasn't my first game of the day or the last couple of days on Black Ops 2, but this was my first game on Black Ops 2 on Xbox. And look at these damn spawns, man. Yo, Treyarch, you need to get your ass back here on Black Ops 2 and clean up these goddamn spawns, man. You see that shit? You see that camo he got too? What camo is that? Look at that spawn, bro. What camo is that? Yo, it's got pink in there. What's that? Powerpuff Girls or something? I don't even know what camo that is, man. Who cares? The spawns back here on Black Ops 2 are crazy. And now we're going for a little ride. Look at this shit, man. Your boy signed up for the Air Force. A little air supremacy battlefield. Battlefield who? You ain't gotta mess with no Battlefield to get this game mode, man. This game mode is right here in Black Ops 2 in 2023, man. I'm telling you, this is ridiculous shit you gotta deal with, bro, when you come back to these old games. It'll never be not funny to me that there's people out here who genuinely think you can only cheat on PC. There are no cheaters on console. So here, we'll move it along to the next lobby. This is a completely different lobby, just the same map. And as you can see, as soon as I joined, dude turned it into a sniper lobby, and every time I guess you die, it switches up your sniper. And he did something to the contrast too, man. As you can see, like it looks really dark, like the shadows are real dark. Like in here, man, that looks dark as hell. And I remember after this game too, I went into an offline game just to see. I'm like, dude, do I need to switch up my settings or something? And the map looked normal, right? So it's whatever this dude right here is doing, and right now he turns on slow-mo. How do I miss that shot, man? Come on, bro. Dude, if you've seen the snipers at Black Ops 2, how did I miss that shot? And oh, look the fuck out. We got the SVU. Anybody who's played Black Ops 2, you know the only way to use this gun is to spam it like a fucking assault rifle. Like a Gatling gun. Just spam the shit out of people with this gun, man. Look at that shit. That's the only way to use this gun, man. You gotta spam it. You gotta use it like an SMG. Look at this hip fire, and you can hit fire with this. You can hit. Look at this dude. He comes around and aimbots my ass. Look at this shit. And that's a rapid fire sniper too, bro. Yo, holy fucking shit. Yo, Black Ops 2, I'm telling you, man, I love this game. This game was not perfect. All right, this game had problems, man. And right now, I didn't leave the game. I was thinking about it, but I didn't leave the game right there. This dude just decided, he turned it into a sniper lobby, and now he's changing up to Nuketown, even though it was still showing us overflow booting up, but it was saying Nuketown at the top. And this is when I said, I had a fucking enough, man. I am out. I was after already deleting a bunch of cheater clips from PS3 before I got these clips. Like, I was just cycling through cheater after cheater after cheater on the PS3, and I just got fed up. I finally found one clean lobby on PS3, and I was solo. I guess my whole team was solo, and we were up against a full party who was spawn trapping, man. As soon as I spawned into the fucking game, I got killed by some nerd just aiming down sight at the fucking spawn, man. They had all the spawns memorized. They had the whole map locked the fuck down. So I go through all these games of cheater after cheater on the PS3, find a clean lobby, but it was pretty much unplayable. Who the fuck is gonna stay in that shit, right? And then I run it over here to the Xbox, and as you can see, this is what it is, man. And I was deleting all those clips because I don't like to, if you guys notice, I don't like to upload cheater clips anymore on this channel. I used to all the time because people thought it was funny, but then I started noticing that some of those cheaters were finding those clips, and you know, they get off on that shit, man. They love that shit. They love knowing that they ruined your day, that they ruined your session, that you wanted to jump on and have a good time, and they fucked that up for you. They get off on that shit, man. They get their rocks off on doing that. So I started just deleting all cheater clips, right? So if I jump on for an hour and I get literally no gameplay at all, it's just all clips of me going up against cheaters. Even if I recorded some of them as live comms and they could be funny for an upload because people would find me raging funny, I still delete the clips, man, just because I'm not trying to give these bitches that satisfaction. So as usual, I was going through the clips and deleting all those PS3 clips, and I got to these clips here too, these Xbox clips, and I was like, no, you know what? I think we're going to make one more commentary on sm2 or sm squared, because I can't lie, I'm still heated from what Activision has done to them, taking them down. And I'm seeing a lot of bullshit in this community right now on these socials. in this COD community, COD content creators, you know, you always got the simple ones, right? That anytime you ever rant about the newer games because you're not enjoying them because they are objectively worse than what we got in the past, a lot worse than what we got in the past. And you always have those nerds, man. Well, if you hate the new game so much, go and play the old ones, bro. Why are you crying about the new ones? Just go and play the old ones, man. Like, you know, it doesn't matter how many times you break it down for them. Just like I said, they're too fucking simple. They can't understand it, man. Even when you spell it out for them, even when you're showing visual proof that their stupid whack argument makes no sense, it still doesn't sink in, bro. So that's why I held on to those clips, man. It's like, we got these great games here that admittedly are held back by the hardware that they're on. You know, they could look a lot better and all that, which is why a lot of people have been asking for remasters, but we got great games here that a lot of us would still love to play, and they are unfucking playable, bro. You goddamn right. I'm pissed off at Activision for taking them down. I don't give a fuck if people out here understand why Activision did it. We got dudes out here check this out. I actually watched a few videos and it was all kind of like the same thing, just regurgitating the same type of message. And they're talking about how they understand why Activision did it. And they're going at content creators and anybody else who's angry at Activision for doing that. Like, these are perennial COD rant YouTube channels. I mean, like, these dudes rant about COD on a daily. They're uploading like sometimes 2, 3, 4 videos a fucking day, ranting about the same problems with Call of Duty over and over and over again. And now this happens. It is like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's like an attention thing, you know, just they're trying to make a couple extra bucks for their pocket. I don't know what it is, man, but I'm watching these videos and just like my jaw's on the floor. And I'm like, I'm sitting there listening to the points that they're breaking down, talking about how anybody who's angry about this is dumb. They don't understand copyright. They don't understand this. They're just a whole bunch of fucking nonsense, man. And they're trying to say that, well, if you were in Activision shoes and this same thing was happening, you would do the exact same thing. I kind of thought that was funny, man. Well, let's break down what we know. What do we know so far? We know that Black Ops 3 and World at War had a heavy modding community that's still wildly popular today, still going strong, very healthy community that mods Black Ops 3 zombies, that mods World at War zombies, and they're bringing guns in from all different types of games. They're making completely new maps with Easter eggs and storylines and the whole shit. Well, so what are they going to say about those games? They're going to try to say that, well, that's because they're on that game. Well, do you understand how modding works? Like, I'm not understanding these people's arguments here, bro, because plutonium exists. Like, Activision never went after. Why is plutonium still standing? I'll tell you why plutonium is still standing. Plutonium is still here because it's old news at this point. It can't take away from bundle purchases in their new games. This sm2 game has potential to do some of that. If people are playing that game, they're not buying bundles on these new games. Activision knows that they sacrifice quality for bundles. They sacrifice quantity for bundles. This game will take away from some of those bundle sales because people are buying them because they got nothing else to spend their money on, man. They're on that whack game because there's no other options and there's nothing else to do in that game, so they buy fucking bundles. Activision was just throwing their weight around, man, knowing who they are. They know that the people that they served that cease and desist letter to wasn't going to clap back at them. Nobody's got the money to go up with Activision, man. Nobody's got the money to take on Activision in court. Of course, they were going to sit the fuck down and shut down all production. They weren't making any money off that game. They weren't going to make any money off that game. We're just talking about normal people here right now, man. It was just a community project, a project from the heart. They just wanted to play a fun Call of Duty game again because we don't get them anymore. Instead of coming out here and calling everybody dumb, acting like you're this fucking King Kong, King fucking ding-a-ling, you're the smartest man in the world and shit. Call a spade, bro. Activision can't be bothered to put out quality anymore. They charge us for high quality, but they don't put quality out anymore. They charge us an insane amount of money for this base, very bland game, lacking so much content, and they fill it with bundles, bro. They can't be bothered to make a good game. This game right here threatened that business model. And last I checked, before they switched engines, you still needed to own OG MW2 to be able to play sm2. Is that not the definition of a mod? So it's cool for Black Ops 3 to be able to do that. It's cool for World at War. It was cool for World at War for years and years and years to be able to do that, but not this game. It's cool for Plutonium to still exist, but not this game. Isn't that what Plutonium does? I noticed too in these videos, the few that I watched that actually brought up Plutonium, they always like skimmed over it real quick, right? Literally, they didn't give any reasons why Plutonium is still here and it's allowed to exist by Activision, but they're so quick to defend Activision though for serving sm2 with the cease and desist, shutting them the fuck down. It's like, what are you trying to accomplish out here, bro? Like, these bipolar YouTubers, man, I'm telling you, bro, like, bipolar is an understatement. These, like, they just be flip-flopping, man. It's like, oh, yeah, you know what? I want to say something controversial today. I want to piss off the community because that will make me some money. Let's fucking go. Listen, I'm not going to pretend like I know the entire situation in and out and all the workings of this particular situation. I can't pretend. I'm not going to pretend like you people are doing. I ain't going to pretend like I got all the answers, man. But I'm an outsider looking in, and I'm just looking at it objectively, and I call bullshit. I call bullshit on Activision. I call bullshit on all these bipolar COD content creators slurping on that Activision knob, out here defending Activision but ranting about them every day as well too. I call bullshit on all these motherfuckers out here, man. I'm telling you, the bipolar is real. There's a lot of them out here, man. There's dudes out here now, dead ass, right? I was actually thinking about making a video on this, but there's dudes out here who rant about COD religiously every single day. And now they're making videos ranting about people who rant about COD, hating on those people, only to go back and make more videos ranting about COD. So like, they rant about COD, they take a break from that, make a couple videos talking shit about people who rant about COD, and then go back to ranting about COD, man. Yo, you can't make this shit up, bro. These are real people. They exist on YouTube in this community, man. That shit is fucking real. It's crazy out here, man. But that's it. That's all I have on this one. This will probably be my last sm2 video on the channel. I mean, Activision squashed that. It's over. It's done now. But it is something that I was still heated about, and I'm seeing all this nonsense out here. I figured, why not make one last video, and we'll talk about it for a minute. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I might be back with a Modern Warfare Deuce video, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. It's tough making content on that game, man. I'll tell you that. I'm out.